Welcome, fellow Mythusiasts. Today, we have an extraordinary human-like creature hunt to uncover about the furry Bigfoot that's haunting American folklore for the last decades, and we have new evidence to share with you. Bigfoot, or Sasquatch, is a cryptid deeply rooted in American lore, captivating both believers and skeptics alike. Described as a towering ape-like woolly creature that embodies the thrill of the unknown, the size of a standing Bigfoot varies in numerous reports, between 7 to 10 feet tall. We are going to share new evidence, answering long-awaited questions, if this creature really exists, and explain why it is so intriguing. Then we share interesting references in popular culture. Brace yourselves for a wild ride. The most well-known footage of an alleged Sasquatch encounter is the Patterson-Gimlin film recorded in 1967 in Bluff Creek in Northern California. This video has become an iconic piece of Bigfoot lore and continues to be a highly scrutinized, analyzed, and debated subject. The footage captures a most remarkable, overly large, hairy, humanoid creature walking in a for humans unnatural manner with an excessive unhuman length. Back in the day, this could not be easily created by amateurs and professional photographers. Skeptics argue that Patterson may have staged the encounter to gain attention, financial gain, or as a publicity stunt, or a way to capitalize on the emerging popularity of such creatures in popular culture. While some experts and researchers have supported the film's authenticity, others have raised doubts about the creature's proportions, movement, and the possibility of a well-executed hoax. Without having any conclusive scientific evidence supporting the existence of Bigfoot, you have to say it's at least a highly remarkable shot. It continues to be a focal point of debate between believers and skeptics, and its status as evidence of Bigfoot's existence remains unresolved. On top of this, if such an immense creature roams the mountainous regions and remote forests of North America and Western Canada, there are more questions to answer, such as, what is the Sasquatch's diet? While there's no concrete evidence, it's believed that the Sasquatch sustains itself on a diet consisting primarily of vegetation, berries, nuts, and roots. What a relief, right? So next time you are wandering alone in the forest, and you hear something large coming out of the bushes, you as a human do not have to be afraid you will be his midnight snack. Now we know he or she probably not intends to hurt humans. What makes the Sasquatch still so frightening? That will be mainly the sheer size and strength of the Sasquatch, combined with the unknown and unexplainable tail, contributing to its aura of fear. Tales of its mighty roar, sightings of enormous footprints, and its territorial nature have struck terror into the hearts and minds of those who do not dare to explore the untamed wilderness. Now, let's explore the personality traits attributed to the Sasquatch. While these traits may vary in folklore and stories, certain characteristics consistently emerge. The Sasquatch is associated with an air of mystery, intimidating, and lurking in the depths of the forest. However, some accounts depict it also as a gentle and intelligent creature, capable of empathy and connection with nature. The Sasquatch is typically considered to be an introverted creature, preferring to keep its distance from humans, roaming the vast wilderness in solitude. However, there are tales of Sasquatch communities and social interactions, suggesting a potential for social bonds and communal behavior. Some stories even depict encounters where the Sasquatch displays curiosity rather than hostility, where the Sasquatch is being curious about humans, indicating a potential for limited social interactions. The Sasquatch is not inherently depicted as an antagonist in folklore or legends. While it can evoke fear due to its imposing nature, it is not usually portrayed as actively seeking conflict or causing harm. Instead, it tends to be more of a mysterious and elusive figure. The Sasquatch is often depicted as a reserved being, preferring to keep its distance from humans. On some occasions, there are legends that also speak of its protective nature, guarding its territory and warning intruders with eerie vocalizations and displays. Here you see a brief overview of the personality traits associated with Bigfoot. These characteristics and its mystique and fascination surrounding this modern beast, captivating the imaginations of people for decades. Let us know if you have different thoughts. Now another burning and brain-bending question that has long fascinated cryptozoologists around Bigfoot sightings. Does Bigfoot exist? In recent years, researchers claim that the increase in people believing they have encountered a Sasquatch in the woods might hold some truth, but not as traditionally believed. Instead of the mythical humanoid, evidence suggests a more probable explanation, which explains its most likely misidentifications of black bears walking on their hind legs, although this phenomenon is rarely captured on camera. Recently, it was even a worldwide discussion if the sun bears in Hangzhou Zoo in China were real or not, or if they were just humans in furry suits, amusing their audiences. If half of the population was not able to assess these bears were real animals, what does that tell us about the Bigfoot sightings? Bigfoot sightings often occur at a distance or in dim lighting conditions, making it challenging to see fine details or confirm the creature's natural appearance. Studies show that Bigfoot sightings happen more in areas with substantial black bear populations, revealing a correlation between higher bear concentrations and more frequent Bigfoot reports. The growth in sightings could be explained by the fact that human population expands in black bear habitats. However, a puzzling aspect arises in the south from Texas to Florida, where black bears are absent, yet Bigfoot sightings persist. Despite these sightings, data scientists urge caution and advise against being hopeful, also referring to misidentifications of various animals or even humans. In 2012, a team of researchers launched the Sasquatch Genome Project, claiming to have sequenced the entire genome of Bigfoot based on over 100 samples. Their findings purportedly revealed a blend of human and unknown primate DNA. Critics denounced the study, highlighting methodological flaws and lack of peer review. This controversial project reignited discussions surrounding Bigfoot's genetic makeup. In conclusion, it's vital to approach Bigfoot sightings critically. The prevailing scientific consensus leans towards a more rational interpretation, emphasizing misidentifications and environmental influences over the existence of a Bigfoot. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's explore some mighty Sasquatch's appearances in movies and TV series and books. In Harry and the Hendersons, a Sasquatch is portrayed as a friendly and endearing creature, while in Exists and Bigfoot, The Lost Coast Tapes, it is depicted as a frightening and mysterious figure. Smallfoot presents a comedic twist on the legend, portraying it as a curious and misunderstood creature. And in Strange Wilderness, it is depicted in a humorous and unconventional manner, adding to the film's comedic storyline. There is also the famous Himalayan brother named Yeti, belonging to different geographical regions. This abominable snowman is a legendary humanoid reportedly sighted in the Himalayan mountain range, primarily in Nepal and Tibet. In a noteworthy study conducted by John Napier, who also published his book Bigfoot, The Yeti and Sasquatch in Myth and Reality, his existence is questioned. From the Pacific Northwest to the Himalayan wilderness, the allure of the Sasquatch transcends borders and cultures. Napier wrote that if a conclusion is to be reached based on scant extant hard scientific evidence, science must declare that Bigfoot does not exist. And there you have it. The mysterious attractive nature, its intimidating traits, and hundreds of real-life sightings, together with its memorable appearances in popular culture, have made Bigfoot an enduring legend. Remember, fellow Mythusiasts, if you're ever lost in the wilderness and you hear a rustle in the bushes, don't be afraid. It is just Bigfoot asking for directions to the nearest vegan restaurant. The Sasquatch may be a creature of myth and folklore, but whether you seek the truth or delight in the thrill of legends, let the Sasquatch inspire you to embrace the unknown. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and until next time, May the Sasquatch's mystery keep you captivated. Sometimes the truth is scarier than fiction.